Hi. If you have worked so hard this year getting into shape or staying in shape, you don't have to give that up during the holidays. If you want tips of how you can stay healthy and stay in shape during the holidays, stick around for some tips here. Okay, so I am Purple Essence by Evelyn. I use Jaffer's brand so that you can look, feel, and be royal. Today is all about being royal to yourself, committing to the process that you've already started so that you are staying your best throughout the holiday season. Well, I tell you, it's here, it's upon us. The first holiday starts very soon. It's Thanksgiving, and it's a time that we get to be together with our family, with our friends, and with the food. And there are certain foods that we're only going to have this time of year, right? And you're going to be gathering with people that you don't normally see throughout the year. Maybe you have people that's traveling in, maybe you are traveling out to be with them. Maybe you are just getting together occasionally with certain groups of people that you only see during the holiday times. And of course, they're going to bring dishes that you absolutely love, but they might be higher in fat or higher in calories. And you've been so good in committing to yourself and to your best self. So there's still a way that you can keep yourself in shape, but enjoy everything. So of course, you're only, like I said, there's times that you're only going to be able to have certain foods. You don't have to avoid it unless, of course, you have dietary restrictions because a doctor has mandated you to change your lifestyle, your eating style, or perhaps you have started a new regime in your food and maybe you become vegan or vegetarian, and there's certain things that you want to take out, or maybe there's a more kosher diet that you're looking to go into. Unless you have any of those, there's no reason that you can't have a little bit of products here, or foods here and there. Like you can have a little slither of cake. You can have, like a really super thin slice. You can have like a tablespoon or two of a cobbler, but you don't have to get a whole big plate of it. So you want to limit yourself so that you are still enjoying the food, but you're not overdoing it. So that would be like one of the first things I would say. Don't, a lot of times if you start like thinking, oh, I can't have this, I can't have this, your brain's going to want it because you're limiting yourself. So again, unless you have some medical issues that you can't eat certain foods, please adhere to what your doctor is telling you. Or if you've got a lifestyle change, then again, you want to stay committed to your true self. And then you will afterwards, if you will feel really good about yourself that you stay true to what you know is best for you and your body and your health. Okay, so let's just say you are getting all of these different foods. One of the best things to do is to make sure that you're putting more fruits and vegetables into your diet. You need to do that all year long anyway, but kind of think about it this year. At this time of year, there's certain foods that we don't normally see. Like I love root vegetables, and so this is time you'll see more of the sweet potatoes. You'll have well, carrots we have all the time, but there's so many different colors. You don't have to only get the orange carrots. There's purple carrots and yellow carrots and white carrots. So have a little change in pace with the carrots. You can do the beets or such vibrant colors. So kind of think about eating the rainbow. There's squashes that you don't get through the rest of the year, like just a lot of different foods that we have now that you don't normally have. So you have that. Then don't forget the fruits as well. You have cranberries, you have persimmons, and then apples. Apples, there's so many varieties of apples. And so there's certain apples that only come out through the autumn time. That's when they harvest. So make sure that you're making those choices as well. When you're eating more fruits and vegetables, they're high in fiber, so they're going to help you stay fuller longer. And then please hydrate. I know I talk all the time in the summer that you want to make sure you're hydrating, but you want to hydrate all year long. Not just because of your health. Think about all those organs on the inside of your body. You've got to protect them. So make sure that you're hydrating well. for your ultimate health, but it's also very important for your skin. You always want your skin to be very healthy, so make sure you're hydrating well. During the autumn and winter times, the air is drier and our skin becomes very dry. So you want to make sure that you're hydrating enough. Okay, now let's just say you're going to a potluck, right? Friendsgiving, it might be a Friendsgiving, it might be an office party, it might be a family gathering. So everyone's bringing food, and there's going to be, because it's fun, everyone's bringing all types of food. Not all of them are going to be healthy. I am guilty. There's times in the past that I bought food and it wasn't always the healthy choice, but there's going to be some unhealthy choices. So when you go to your potlucks, make sure that you bring something fun but on a healthier side. So number one, that you've got a great choice of a healthy dish. So if no one else brings anything healthy, you will. So try to make sure that you have something healthy. Also, you want to make sure that you have something to eat before you leave your home. Don't go into the potluck really hungry, because then you're just going to overdo it. So be sure that you have a small snack before you leave. You might also want to fill up on some water, because that'll help you feel a little bit fuller as well. And then be sure before you go, you want to determine how much food and how much alcohol you're going to have. So once you get that limit, you'll know. And so if it's food, for sure, you're going to think, okay, there's a lot of great things out here that I want to try. So you just try a little bit. You don't have to have a large or a regular size slice of pie. You can do like maybe a fourth of that size, so that you are able to try a little bit more of other foods as well. So just limit yourself a little bit. And then, if possible, stay out of the room where all the food is. Remember, your main focus on these gatherings are the people, not the food. Yes, we love the food that's available, but people are much more important. So you want to make sure you have connection. So stay out of the food room as much as possible and mingle with people. Sometimes staying out of the food room is not possible because maybe it's one big room. So then you want to have your back towards the food. So like the food's behind you and you're talking to the people in front of you. So that's an idea. And you can also have, like, if you love something, like maybe you love ham, and the doctor says, well, because of hypertension, you shouldn't have ham. And if you go over there and you see the ham, you're going to want that. So you might want to have a friend or a partner or someone there with you, and you say, you know what, can you fix my plate for me? Because someone that you can be accountable to, or maybe they're online with you. And not that you're making them like you're conscious, but sometimes it's just great to have an accountability partner. I've been struggling with alcohol and I'm not supposed to have any. So having a friend there that you can trust and say this to will be helpful as well. Okay, so here's the other part of being healthy, is that you got to get some exercise in. Maybe you hit the gym all the time, but now there's so much going on. Like, how are you going to fit it all in? Well, you don't have to go to a gym to get your exercise in. There's so many different ways. I don't even go to a gym anymore. I've been doing a fabulous workout. I absolutely love this online exercise trainer. Should you want her information, I would be so glad to send you the link, because I am loving it. So if you're looking for some, and some of her workouts are like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, others are like a little over an hour. So you fit in where you can. A lot of times I don't get to do the ones that's an hour, but I know I'm getting a little bit in every day. You want to get some movement in. And so maybe, and it's not always the exercise, maybe it is parking a lot further from the entrance of a store or to your job. You don't have to park right next to, get that first parking spot. You can park further down so you can get more steps in and a little bit more exercise in. And instead of taking the elevator or the escalator, why not walk up a few flights of stairs? Or if it's a big building or a tall building, then maybe you walk up a few flights and then take the elevator up the rest. So there's so many different ways. If you have a dog, I tell you, dogs are so wonderful because not only are they loving on you, and not only do they get to keep you healthy, you guys get to love on each other, but you get to go walk that dog. They need to be walked. So you get out the house and you get some fresh air. You get to be in nature and you're getting your exercise because you're walking the dog. Maybe you don't have a dog anymore. I don't have a dog anymore. So, but you may have children around you. So you can go out and play with the kids, throw a frisbee or do some, if you live in the snow, whatever fun snow stuff you do. I don't know. I haven't been in the snow since I was a young kid. So wherever you live, make it healthy and safe for your weather and your environment. But there's so many different things that you can do that's not going to a gym that you can still stay healthy. So here are just a few tips of how you can stay healthy. You may have some other tips that you do. I would love to hear them. I would love to know what else is out there, what else we can do, because as a community, we all can work together of learning how we can stay healthy and stay in shape during the holidays, and we don't have to give up everything that we worked so hard for the rest of the year to do. So please, if you have some suggestions, I want to know. And if you know anyone who would love to hear these suggestions that they can add to what they're already doing, please share this video with them. And if you have not subscribed here yet or liked my channel, please do. I'd love for you to be a part of my community because I'm always wanting to be here for you. My job is to be here to keep you royal. So see you next time. Bye for now.